Coming right up, the Trailblazers taking on the Pelicans. For Portland, they know each game is a test of their physical endurance and mental focus. Another challenge lies ahead. Pelicans, Blazers on 2K Sports. All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the New Orleans Pelicans. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Orlando, going up against the Magic.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then there's Klingon. And it's Big Daddy in at the power forward spot. And for New Orleans, well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce. Rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Now here's Murray. To the wing, right side. 6 to shoot. There's the block. Now Simons. Pass to Big Daddy. Back to Simons. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
From the mid-range, Simons' quickness is a big advantage.
And here's Murray. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Williamson outside. Outside Murray. Shoots over Simons. And Klingon pulls it down.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Now here's Sharp. Lets it go from deep. Counted from distance.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
McCollum on the wing. Started by Sharp. Shot's good by McCollum.
Using the rim as a shield. Nice reverse.
Pass to Klingon. From 7. No good. A bit long that time. For New Orleans, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Williamson finds Murray. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Sharp against McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Well, McCollum has a way of causing trouble in there. Very crafty.
Coach, you spent a lot of time in New Orleans. Coach form, as a matter of fact. It's a fun stop in the NBA. There's some amazing food in the Big Easy.
Yeah, Brian, I love the city of New Orleans, but when I coached there, it was in the pandemic. All the restaurants were closed. All the entertainment was closed. We couldn't enjoy the jazz or the food.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, for some reason, McCollum has always flown under the radar. But he's a constant threat to score 20-plus points, and he does it efficiently.
And McCollum drops them both. Here's Simons. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Pass to Big Daddy. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And it's Simons missing. And so Murray will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 1. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
I really think the nail in the coffin was their missed free throws. That's usually an ominous sign.
Yeah, and it can be deflating when you leave all those points at the line. But it generally is a make or miss lead.
Pass to Thibault. Here's Big Daddy. To the inside. Here's Simons. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Anthony Simons flying high to finish that one.
Simons against Murray. Takes it inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Personal foul.
New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
The Murray taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Well, you get a lot with Murray. Size in the backcourt. He plays at a high level on both ends. Very difficult matchup.
And Murray drops them both. For NBA fans, early season games are so entertaining to watch, Grant. What's your favorite part of the early goings?
You know, BA, take your pick. Rookie development, team chemistry building. Plus, you wait all offseason to see how your team measures up. And now, we get to find out.
Here's Klingon. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. And it's Simons missing.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Here's Murray. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, 2 tough points from Murray. He's got some grit to his game.
Pass to Klingon. Back to Sharp. Now here's Simons. Fires the 3. No good on the shot. New Orleans in the lead. Here's McCollum. Let's go with a 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Thibault with it. Picked it out of midair. Here's Murray. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, Zion using that big frame and staying active on the offensive glass.
Simons passes to Big Daddy. Out to Simons. Nice move. Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
McCollum outside. This one for 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Big Daddy. Simons outside to win the cold spell. Again, the miss by Portland.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Murray with it. Now Sharp defending. To the middle. Here's McCollum. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. This will be his third free throw of the game. Jones, he's checked in for Murray. Portland making a switch here.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Pelicans.
What's up?
CJ McCollum. Shooting one.
Blazers trail by 6. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points. In third, the Trailblazers.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
New Orleans on D. 6-point game. Pass to Sharp. Here's Big Daddy. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Suns in Phoenix. Clock at 6. Henderson for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And just slippery with the ball in his hands. Henderson will dissect you off the dribble.
Williamson looking around. It's stolen by Henderson. Pass to Sharp. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Herb Jones picks one up. Portland shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
For the Trailblazers, shot. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Well, for Sharp, it's about shooting a good percentage. When he does that, he's an impactful player.
Good on both. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Williamson with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Atlanta. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A shot from the high post. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 5 rebounds tonight.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Growing his passing game. Sharp knows being able to reliably create for others will really round out his skill set.
Now here's McCollum. A really disappointing game for him in that loss to Atlanta. Over Henderson. And again, New Orleans no good. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Big Daddy, the pass to Henderson. And here's Sharp. Fires the 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Blazers. That one in Portland.
Yeah, they found buckets very hard to come by, and you could tell it frustrated them to no end.
Well, you have to give the defense credit for making things hard on them, but they just looked out of sync offensively.
New Orleans making a change here. Alvarado's checked in. Williamson right side. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Portland leading by 4. Big Daddy, the pass to Henderson. And stolen by Alvarado. Pass to Williamson. Shot clock at 5. Beyond the arc. Portland with a rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
And here's New Orleans now. The Blazers making their last shot. Shot's good by McCollum. McCollum's got 9.
Well, that's the thing about McCollum. He can absorb the contact and still complete the play.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Pelicans are still developing their on-court chemistry. Coach Willie Green said this group is still pretty young in terms of being on the floor together. We're starting to figure it out. We just have to stay committed and continue to be elite on both ends of the floor, and it starts with our defense. B.A.?
They've really got something, Allie. Thanks. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
The explosive Scoot Henderson. A handful to guard.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
And that one misses.
You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing.
Here's Misi. And Ayton pulls it down. Now Portland with it. They're on a 14-2 run here. Henderson outside. Grant outside. Ayton with a screen. Grant against Jones.
2 minutes remaining in this one.
Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, some energy from Ayton there.
Pelicans trail by 8. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
McCollum on the left side from 12 feet. Good on the bucket. McCollum's got 11 points.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Here's Ayton. Misi grabs the board. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Pelicans. Inside. The shot by Misi, no good. Here's Portland now. They're on a 16-4 run. And 1:01 left to play in the first. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Alvarado outside. Pass to Misi. Now here's McCollum. Alvarado outside. Jones from outside. Nails it from 3.
And Jones has made huge strides as a three-point shooter since his rookie season. He's now a serious threat from out there.
Now here's Henderson. 5 points in the game. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
What a finish with a reverse dunk.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. That's tipped. Here's the break. Here's Grant. Lets the 3 fly. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton tucks it last. And so it's Shaedon Sharpe making highlights for Portland. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
Trailblazers lead by 7. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Henderson. Ayton, a screen on Olynyk. The 11-footer. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And for the Pelicans, they're shooting around 35% from the field so far.
You know, depending on where Jeremy Grant's been, he's filled a lot of different roles. He's been asked to be the alpha or the second option or even a role player. But whatever it is, he's always willing to do whatever it takes to help the team. Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to Ayton. Ayton, a screen on Olynyk. Back to Ayton. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Shooting for Portland, DeAndre Ayton. At the line for 1.
We've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Now here's Alvarado. Stolen by Ayton. Henderson outside. And he's going for the lob. Alvarado with a steal. Pass to Jones. Poke loose. Here's Henderson. Alvarado defending. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. Counted. Henderson's got 7 points in the game.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Pelicans trail by 9. On the wing, Jones. Down low. Misi. Out to the wing. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, when guys like Jones elevate, watch out.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's the group of players who had the most steals in the league last season. And you look at Thibault, a constant threat, 3rd overall in steals.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
No good on that one. DeJounte Murray's checked in for the Pelicans. He hits the second from the line. Pelicans trail by 8. And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Put your hands together.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Olynyk with a screen on Thibault. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 6. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. No luck on that one. Trailblazers lead by 8. Henderson left side. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. for New Orleans. They've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Murray's got 7 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Henderson. Deflected.
Great timing there for Murphy. Anticipated the block and was able to get the rejection.
Well, Stan, in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
That free throw no good.
And Jones understands his role on this team, which is to help space the floor and defend with ferocity.
And New Orleans making a change here. McCollum's checked in. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Walker's checked in. And the second free throw is good. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. The floater. McCollum pulls it in. Pelicans trail by 4. Murray finds McCollum. Fires it from 18. Nice jump shot. 13 points in the game.
Well, whether he's scoring or passing, McCollum is extremely skilled at running the pick and roll.
Pass to Aiden. Lets it go from 11. Misses off the right iron.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Outside Murray. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, and this team wants Murray to play aggressively and get to the line more.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
And DeJounte Murray is truly the complete package. He does a little of this and a little of that. Anything you need out there, he can make it happen.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Portland leading. Floats one up. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jones, the pass to McCollum. Outside Murray. Outside Jones. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
Williamson is checked in for Jones. And also a switch here for Portland. Banton's checked in. To end the drought. Drills it from deep. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for that.
Portland has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Big Daddy. Fades and shoots. Count it. And now a 4-point Portland lead.
Yeah, that fadeaway gave him more than enough space to get that shot off.
Outside Murray. Williamson outside. They set the pick. 4 on the clock. To the right side. From outside the arc. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Well, a rangy defender and a knockdown spot-up shooter, Coach. A lot to like about Trey Murphy.
There sure is, Brian. He had the knee issue last season, which was a bump in the road. But for a mid-first-round pick back in 2021, his development overall has been beyond encouraging.
High flyer and a great shooter. What a combo. Here's McCollum. Portland making their last shot. Williamson for 3. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Big Daddy's shot is good.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Now here's Murray. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Misi. Here's McCollum. To the paint to halt the run. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Showing great vision in delivering the pass out in front.
Banton on the wing. Defended by Murray. Here's Banton. There's a screen to the inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
First, Klingon screens the defender out of the play and then capitalizes.
Pelicans trail by 8. Murray scanning the floor. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
And he drops the first. And New Orleans making a change here. Jones is checked in. So he gets them both. Portland leading by 6. Now Sharp. 23 points for him last game against Phoenix. Pass to Simons. Over Murray. And it's Simons missing.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it. But you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Now here's Murray. He's got 10. Here's Misi. 5 to shoot. Williamson for 3. And it's Portland with a rebound. Klingon's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And here's Simons outside. Williams grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 6. Pass to Murray. McCollum outside. And here's Murray. Driving inside. Here's Misi. And it's blocked.
Wow, great size and better positioning made that block possible from Klingon.
Here's Sharp. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Portland shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
At the line for one.
That free throw good from Sharp. Now here's McCollum. 13 points in the game. Pass to Murray. Sharp against McCollum. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Well, no question McCollum is in the zone right now. Just letting the offense flow through him.
Here's Big Daddy, covered by Williamson. Now Sharp. Just 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by New Orleans. A minute 42 left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to McCollum. The three. Knocks down the long J. McCollum's got 18 points in the game.
Well, no doubt McCollum is dangerous from distance.
Simons outside. Sharp with it. There's a screen. Over McCollum. Outside Thibault. From downtown. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Williamson. Portland with a rebound. Big Daddy's got 4 rebounds now. Sharp passes to Thibault. Here's Big Daddy. Pass to Thibault. Tipped. Sharp against McCollum. Puts one up from 19. And that one's good. Sharp. He's got 13.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Williamson with a screen on Sharp. For 3, McCollum. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
There's 14 seconds left in the second quarter. Simons with it. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the triple. Simons got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Portland Trailblazers.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight, guys.
Lots of interchangeable parts. They can throw different lineups at you. Keeps you guessing. And moving on to some awards, these are the 2 players of the week in their respective conferences. The Eastern Conference winner, Tyrese Maxey.
Great to see Maxey get acknowledged, hustling on both ends to be a difference maker. He's talented, but also a self-made dude.
And yeah, as they say, he leaves it all out there on the floor every night. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Well, you know, C.J. McCollum has been really making an impact here, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. 6-point lead. And for the Trailblazers, sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. Then there's Klingon, then there's Anthony Simons, and it's Big Daddy in at the 4. McCollum's shot is off.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
It's the 2K leaderboard showing the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. 5th best, the Pelicans.
And whenever you turn the ball over against them, they pushed it right back at you. Last year, they were just merciless at exploiting teams whenever they made mistakes against them.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Sharp. Here's McCollum. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. This will be his third trip to the free throw line. Trailblazers lead by 5. Simons outside. Outside Sharp. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Klingon. 6 on the shot clock. It's Sharp on the wing. Got a hand on it. There's the 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. And here's Murray. McCollum, the pass to Murray. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. Murray's got 13 now.
Well, Murray's ability to hit the 3 makes their offense that much more versatile.
Simons against Murray. Simons' shot is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 4. The Pelicans have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. To the wing on the left. McCollum outside. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. McCollum's got 27 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
There's a screen.
And Sharp has no off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. That one misses. New Orleans has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Outside Murray. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Again, the miss by Portland.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Clock at 6. For the tie. It's tipped. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Klingon. Now Sharp. Driving to the basket. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
McCollum looking it over. Tipped. Now Simons. He's got 9. Outside Sharp. The 3-ball. Shot is off. 5 for 10 now.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Williamson outside. Pass to McCollum. And the Pelicans miss again. Portland leading by 4. Here's Big Daddy. Simons left side. Off with the layup.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Knocks it loose. Thibault with a steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Trailblazers?
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And you got to respect their energy level. A lot of steals, staying active, and making things happen.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. Pelicans trail by 5. McCollum outside to stop the drought. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Shaedon Sharp.
Well, you got to be careful how you guard McCollum because he's skilled at drawing those whistles.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Down low. Here's Klingon. Misses with the fallback, Jay. Pelicans trail by 4. And here's McCollum. 28 points for him. Back to Williamson. 5 on the clock. The 15-footer is good. And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. That'll be the third stop of this 4-game trip. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Now a look at last season's most proficient free throw shooters. 5th, Anthony Simons.
Very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Pass to Thibault. Here's Klingon. Back to Simons. Now here's Sharp. 18 points for him. And there's Klingon on the assist from Sharp. Sharp's got 3 assists now in this one.
And a high-effort play from Klingon, using his power to overcome the interior defense.
Now here's Williamson. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls it. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Here's Big Daddy. 10 points for him. Simons with it. Pass to Sharp. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum.
Well, look, it's not fun guarding Sharp. He's long and bouncy. Sometimes you just have to foul him.
In the game, he shot 6 of 7 from the line.
And he's just simply been in the zone at the free throw line all night.
And he makes the first. Jones, he's checked in for New Orleans. Alvarado comes in for DeJounte Murray. Both free throws good from Sharp. Pelicans trail by 6. Now Williamson. Pass to Jones. From deep. That shot is off.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. 7 points in the game.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Three-pointer. And Klingon pulls it down. Portland leading by 8. Takes a step back. Charity stripe shot. Can't get it to drop. New Orleans has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Williamson, good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Throwing his weight around in there, Zion Williamson.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. For the Trailblazers, Walker comes in for Thibault, and Grant is subbed in for Sharp. Trailblazers lead by 6. Pass to Grant. Simons with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Klingon. Count that one. Klingon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Simons becoming such a great distributor of the basketball.
Alvarado outside. And he converts the layup. Alvarado's got 5 now.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Outside Walker. Simons outside. From the arc. Connects from downtown. 12 points for him.
Textbook pick and roll. Simons is a natural at running these sets.
Pass to Williamson. Alvarado outside. Back to Williamson. And there's a pick. And they double up Williamson. Outside Jones. Fires for 3. Williamson misses.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Walker for 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Well, looking at Simons' assist numbers, they've skyrocketed over his time in the NBA.
Pass to Williamson. Here's Williamson. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Here's Grant on the take. Oh, Grant throws it down.
One strong step to the hoop is all that Grant needs to elevate for the finish.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. So both teams making some changes here. A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. The fourth spot held by the Pelicans.
Well, their approach to shooting was phenomenal. They didn't force many threes, and when they got a good look, they drilled it.
Outside Jones. Pass to Alvarado. And there's a minute 45 left in the third. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Jones. To stop the run. That shot off the mark.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Jeremy Grant averaged single digits in points the first 4 seasons of his career. But over the last 4 seasons, he's scoring over 20 a game. He said it all changed for him back in Detroit, adding, quote, "I grew as a player, being the #1 option and seeing different coverages. Now I'm reaping the benefits," unquote. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks. And here are the Pelicans now. The Blazers making their last shot. Fires from deep. Hits the trifecta.
This speaks to how confident Murphy is. Excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
Henderson for 3. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got 5 rebounds in the game. Inside. Walker with a steal. Grant outside. There's 31 seconds left in the third. Into the lane. And it's in there. 9 points in the game.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Alvarado outside. Olynyk for 3. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Murray and McCollum make up the talented backcourt. Herb Jones out there with Kelly Olynyk, and it's Misi in at the 5 spot. That's the Pelicans 5. A shot by Olynyk, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First team foul. Shooting for Portland, number 12. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
In the second half, their free throw percentage has improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
Outside Olynyk. Back to Murray. Launches a 3. That one doesn't drop. Trailblazers lead by 17. Grant the screen. An easy two on the layup.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Such a wide open look.
Well, Murphy essentially lives on the arc. His job is to provide his team with consistent outside shooting.
Outside Walker. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Trailblazers lead by 19. Right wing. Walker against Olynyk. Goes up on the baseline. It's rebounded by Grant.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
And it's good. 2 points.
An athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
Pass to Jones. Outside Olynyk for three. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Can't get it to fall. That miss makes him 5 for 9. Pelicans trail by 18. There's the triple. Walker pulls down the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Grant against Murray. Good D by Murray. And so Murray will bring it up for New Orleans. Outside Olynyk. Murray against Henderson. To the middle. Stolen by Ayton. Step back shot. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now here's Jones. Outside Murray. Gets the three to fall.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Jones against Grant. Pelicans cleared away. Misi's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Outside Murray. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Well, when you foul a guy as agile and as gifted as Murray, you better make sure he misses.
At the line for your Pelicans, the Murray. One shot.
The free throw drops from Murray. Portland leading by 12. Pass to Klingon. Here's Big Daddy, covered by Williamson. To get back on track. Yep, that one goes. And the Trailblazers lead by 14.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Now here's Murray. Shoots over Simons. Portland with a rebound. Klingon's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Simons against Murray. Out to the right wing. Second chance effort. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Williamson passes to Murray. Shoots over Simons. Murray, no good. Trailblazers lead by 16. And here's Sharp. Inside, here's Klingon, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, be careful. Klingon can bring down the house.
Outside Murray. Simons with a steal. And they're on the run. Pass to Big Daddy. And Williamson with the block.
Such a powerful denial. Zion wanted that shot completely erased.
Pelicans trail by 20. Now here's Murray. More and more we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for New Orleans. Thibault, he's checked in for Portland.
And for mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. The line for one. One shot.
And that one falls for Simons.
Well, a former late first-round pick in 2018, Simons continues to prove the doubters wrong with his fantastic scoring ability.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Donovan Klingon.
And it's easy to see why they keep getting it to him. He keeps getting after it on the offensive end and putting in that work. He's been getting good looks and shooting the ball efficiently all night.
Boy, he gave them the leadership they needed tonight. They came in off a demoralizing loss, and he picked them right back up. Portland on D. Well, Grant, we've heard some out there say dynasties are dead, and these days there are a lot of teams contending for titles.
Well, the NBA is happy to see all the competition, but, you know, this league has been defined over the decades by dynasties. We'll see if their epitaph has been written.
First free throw is good. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, B.A., you have two choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
No good on the second free throw.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Simons. Six to shoot. The three is up. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got his sixth rebound on the night. Williamson passes to Murray. Back to Williamson. Out left to the wing. Puts up a three. No luck on that one.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Simon's shot is good.
Well, don't blink, or Simons will already have the shot off.
And so Murray will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Pass to Williamson. Now McCollum launches it. Big Daddy grabs a board. Simons outside. Here's Big Daddy. Back to Simons. Outside Thibault. Outside Sharp. Takes the three. Pass to Klingon. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
The Pelicans shooting at 31% here in this fourth quarter. Sharp against McCollum. And one of the findings in a recent league report, Stan, back-to-backs, not a major risk for injury, it seems.
Well, you know, Brian, I had a player that I greatly respected tell me that his preference would be to play 41 back-to-backs during the year because then you get 2 days off in between games. That really what was harder was playing every other day and never getting a break of a couple of days. So, look, you have to play through a lot of different situations and things, but I think back-to-backs are certainly overestimated.
Interesting. Something to consider for sure.
2 shots.
That free throw misses. And a new group getting ready for Portland. Good on the second one. Here's McCollum. One more point puts him at 30 for the game.
He came in ready to work.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. For the Trailblazers, Walker, he's checked in for Sissoko. And it's Henderson in for Simons. Williamson outside. They set a pick. 5 on the clock. Looking to get back on track. The shot misses. Portland has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Henderson. Takes a three. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
McCollum outside. A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter here. The offensive rebound. Williamson with it. To win the drought. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Will stand the minimum games threshold for postseason awards. It seems to be working as a motivator.
Well, especially, Brian, because those awards can impact player contracts. So that benchmark, 65 games, about 80% of the schedule, that's a bar that players are looking to surpass.
Do you like the 65 games, or would you like to see a different number?
I mean, I think it's great. If anything, I'd like to see it higher.
Man, they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Pass to McCollum. Williamson inside. Working on Walker. Murray from outside. Sinks it from distance.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Trailblazers.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
It's just a great matchup for them, and they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Donovan Clingan.
He has really stood out tonight with his work on the glass. You can see the extra effort coming through.
And that one good.
And using incredible balance and coordination to outduel his opponent, McCollum is no stranger to contested shots.
Henderson outside. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Donovan Clingan.
Your beak and your feathers up. When shorty said don't leave how you ever seen your homies. I'm talking pain. Some of my look like Ruby Rose. Like Bay used the rose. No, you ain't love me. But tell them how though. Cause I noticed the bad acting like still in tune with the streets. See, I can hear the got me staying on point. I feel like Derek Fisher. Hurt, man, I had to cut off my sisters. Almost on the fanny, blitz me for a picture. I'm paranoid, so proceed with caution. When I'm mad, I got an attitude like Steve Austin. My dog and we all lost. Ain't no more.
And I was 14 with a small loft. No more fair ones, now we all hopping. This shit got a kick, but it's not boxing. 100 on my body, that's a regular outing. Trying to net 100 million, I can't get it from browsing. I can't get it from scrolling, I used to get it from housing. On the 4th floor in Ennis, trying to give me 1,000. Sneaking money. You know you lying, why you speaking funny? A fact, why you speaking to me? Put my phone on D&D for all the leeches. Touring foreign beaches and probably somewhere in Ibiza. Maybe on the road with Albie, 4 O's like an Audi. You know my rebels rowdy. Don't move me like a Lambo on South Beach, that's regular homies doing. When you you up, they start hating. That's how the rhetoric get. You fall back, they try to play you like you never been lit. I had to attain everything my haters never could get. You probably had a little motion, but you ain't never been this. Top dog in my city, running like the mayor. Old friends fell out with me, they did me a favor. I had to fight 100 demons just to get to this paper. You sneak this and I ain't tripping, we gon' get what you later.
From a dope spot, jealousy came from me and my pops, cause he had no pops. Watching me close, get sad when you both pop. Thought assuming you grab, but it don't stop. Coming, just get your bag, no ops. Most of these out here just mad over women that they wish that they had. Never come around and get a taste of this living. You'll get addicted. I was broke too, but somehow I managed to fix it. Run around chatting about me and gon' make a always with different. I guess the don't trust you. You belong in the sewer. Somebody should fly.